Hey Aries, welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and hop right into your cards. I'm going to say right off bat, you is tired. You are very tired. I get this very almost drained sense of energy from your reading. And I just wanted to mention that some of you are either overwhelmed or just have a lot going on. I just feel this sense of like tiredness, almost burnout. Matter of fact, you might already be burnt out and you're just literally running on the edge. By the way, this Mars retrograde is going to take all Aries, including myself, out. So moving forward, the 7 of air comes up in your first position, which lets me know that honestly, you may feel abandoned. You may be having issues with relating to other people, or you may have issues with your parents. You may have a lack of resource. I sense this stress because of something missing, whether that's money or people or anything of that nature, which may be causing you to overwork with the 8 of water. You may be having a lot on your plate. You may get something and then still want to add more to it. If any of you are running your own business, you may have a good week, but then you don't feel like that's good enough, so you gotta go like add 4 more things to the pot. There's almost this focus on money and materialism and what you have, or how many this and how many that, like almost counting pennies down to the second because you just need more. And I see that throughout your reading. Then we have the Bible Orisha in reverse, and he's also talking about just a really talented, connected individual who isn't really using what their power is. It's almost as if, Aries, you're not being 100% yourself. And it's not that you're not intending to, it's almost like the real you has taken a back seat and you're almost lacking confidence for some reason, whether that's due to a breakup, whether that's due to, again, this loss of money or this issue that you're having with other people, communication, like something is causing your confidence to go down is what I'm sensing. That's really against what it is that you need to be focusing on right now. Like really healing yourself, resting, spiritual growth, personal growth. Those are things that you need to be focusing on. And I'm also picturing a person who recently was broken down by something someone said or did, and that caused you to leap into I show you mode, you know what I mean? And it's like now you're doing all of this extra stuff to prove them wrong. And I kind of feel the need to tell you, like, it's okay. Like, you don't need to prove anything to anybody, especially if your heart was in the right place, especially if you know you did all you could. There's nothing to prove to anyone, okay? And then I feel like that message is also coming through with Ishu, again, with focusing on materialism and being egocentric, things of that nature. But I also feel the need to tell you to stop trying to please people who really don't have any intentions of being pleased with you. Does that make any sense? It's like some people just go into situations wanting to be upset with you, or wanting to disagree with you, or wanting to have an issue with you. And whether they're justified or not, how much control do you really have over that, Aries? Sometimes you have to really think about that and just choose a path where you can improve and you can have difficult conversations and things of that nature. Okay, and then we have undines and mermaids here. Now, this can go multiple ways. They are communicators, they are healers, they are expression and oral communication. So some of you actually may be expressing yourself orally, whether that's writing or you're online, or maybe you're like an activist, or you're someone who speaks out for a crowd, or again, you could be someone who's a healer, whether that's holistically or traditionally. You may be a nurse or doctor or something of that nature. I also want to say, again, with communication, I think that communication is going to improve, but over time, honestly, Aries, you're going through a period where you're going to start switching like social groups and switching groups of people that you interact with on a daily. So in reality, I think your expression will get better because you'll no longer feel restricted by those from before, or an issue from before, or whatever the case may be, okay? And then we also have the 2 of water. Again, love, mysticism, great friendships, great communication, sharing ideas, like very positive relationship communication. Some of you may be falling in love. Some of you may have found someone that you're particularly interested in. I feel like some of you also may have a lot of people who are trying to love you and love on you. They're trying to put those good vibes your way. You may not be having it because you're tired again, but that may be coming for you. I think towards more so the end of October, you'll start to see more of that. And then we also have gnomes and dwarves. This is another card that talks about being egocentric and having a materialist attitude, but also keep in mind that money, things, even the compliments of other people aren't everything. I don't know who I'm talking to. I just need to say that. And also, or rather the agreement of other people. I think that's a better way to say that. And then also, this is also a card of, you know, someone who's so stable within themselves or wealthy that they don't really take SHIT. You know what I'm saying? They don't really take nothing from nobody because they know they don't have to. You know what I mean? They've learned the lessons. They've gained the confidence. So again, we're starting the month off kind of uncertain. We're ending the month off very certain. And that's a beautiful thing, Aries. Pull through. No, hold on, Aries. Keep the faith. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and move on to your career and finances cards real quick. You only supposed to get one. You got two. So we got clearing debts. And then we have partnership. Okay? So partnerships automatically bring me back to the Two of Cups. Oh, I'm sorry, the Two of Water. Same card, different deck. It says, allow healthful, supportive partnerships in your personal life and career. Both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from the heavens and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So I feel like you're definitely going to be around more people who are interested in what you do or who want to encourage what it is that you do or encourage you as a person. When I pulled that card, I instantly heard a business partnership. I feel like you're going to start meeting more people who, again, are on your wavelength of business, or maybe you guys work well together. So that's a big theme. And then also clearing debts. Again, with emotional debts, I always say that when I see that card, but emotional debts are really, really important. Again, you're detaching from previous relationships, previous ways of being. And I think you have to clear some of that stuff out. Whatever it is you need to do to release that so that you can move on to the next stages. And of course, obviously, some of you actually may be financially changing. You kind of cleaning up your personal life is actually going to bring more abundance your way. Okay? So then we're going to move on to your love section. We have Shy. Nervous or too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. The answer is maybe, and then second guess. And then we have Made with Love. Okay, a gift from the heart, sentimental, and offering a contribution. Try new things, being there and support. Again, with that word support. So you guys definitely either are going to start being around people who are more supportive, or maybe you'll get a partner who's more supportive. But I also feel like a lot of you may have a lot of suitors and a lot of people coming after you in the month of October who have good intentions. I feel like these are people that may be from your past, maybe not, but there's going to be a lot of like offering you love, offering you kindness, offering you maybe a conversation that you didn't get to have before. Just a lot of love, but you may be in an intimidating spot for them. So they may try, but you may deny them or whatever the case may be. But watch out for that in October. So let's go ahead and move on. Okay, let's go ahead and move on and let's get you some advice cards for the month. A little parting card, okay? What does, ooh, see, I didn't even have to ask. Ugh, look at that. And y'all got 4 cards. I don't know why they be doing this to me. We have a new romantic cycle begins, okay? New moon in Libra. Now, what did I say? Again, you guys may be changing relationships. Maybe your relationship will improve. Maybe you just, in general, just change your whole mind about what the hell it even means to be in a relationship and what it is that you want, okay? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Again, back today. See how that? So something tough ends and something new begins. So I feel like, again, this is with your relationships. You probably have been having such a hard time with your relationships and such a hard time in life. But remember, it's going to end soon and new life is going to come from it. You just got to hold on, okay? You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, new moon in Cancer. So if any of you are worried about your children, if you're working this hard, because again, these are baby birds. If you're working this hard because of your children, because of your family, they're going to be fine. You don't have to grind yourself to a bone to make a point. You know what I mean? And then we have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Okay. And how fitting is that with the new moon in Scorpio coming on up? But yes, work through your fears, Aries. Like really work through. I just heard work through your fear of being alone. What is it about being alone? What is it about not having validation? What is it about not having that person or that person's validation that scares you? Okay. What is it about being poor? What is it about being, having a little less than what you want? Almost making your goal, but not making it. What is it about those things that scare you? Because once you get to that part of it, you're able to dig it out, okay? But that's all I'm saying for you, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. If you resonated with this reading, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.